action rolls on with amateur boxing. Please welcome your next competitor making his way out of the blue corner. This is Henry Joseph.
As someone who is a professional fighter who trains in all of the arts and not specifically in just one, what was it like transitioning into boxing?
Did boxing once as an amateur. Went the full distance. It was different because I was throwing everything on every shot. You got to kind of learn to pace your punches. Because MMA, it's a different range, kicks, takedowns, and everything. My second was a pro bout in Colorado. Went the distance against a guy with heavy volume. That was exhausting. So these guys have really got to watch the pace and make sure that they're not just kind of throwing power on every single shot. So
Kevares Mitchell.
Making his way out of the red corner. This is Kevares Mitchell.
Is here. Taking on Henry Joseph. We had 2-minute rounds here in our amateur boxing. Henry Joseph, only 19 years old, making his debut out of Gwinnett Training Academy. High school linebacker. Pointed out that I'm assuming Jesus plays a big part in his life. Apologies if he has a mentor named Jesus. For Mr. Mitchell, 24 years old, coming out of Zaludo Academy. Both fighters making their debut. Again, you two could be a part of the boxing challenge. Great for first-timers. Occasionally getting some experienced guys looking to stay active, but this is primarily designed for people looking to get into the NFC, maybe MMA or Muay Thai. Good way to come in is with boxing. Takes a lot of the elements out, so let's focus on the hands.
Is set for 3 2-minute rounds in the NFC lightweight division. Introducing first, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight at a height of 5 feet 10 inches tall, having weighed in at 154.3 pounds. He trains with Gwinnett Training Academy and he fights out of Dacula, Georgia, and tonight in the NFC cage, he is here to make his amateur debut. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Henry Joseph! And his opponent across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He steps into the cage at a height 5 feet 8 inches tall, having weighed in at 150.2 pounds. He trains with Zaludo Academy and he fights out of Atlanta, Georgia. And tonight in the NFC cage, he also makes his amateur debut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevares Mitchell!
Here we go. 3 2-minute rounds, boxing action. Kevares Mitchell, Henry Joseph. Joseph in the white, Mitchell in the black and red. Our official takedown, sponsored takedown, got some pretty fancy looking shorts on display tonight.
yeah, we got the open stance matchup here once again. Lefty versus righty here.
And again, you can tell when guys are training Muay Thai MMA, they stand a lot further away than in traditional boxing where you're just right at the end of your jab.
Kevares gets clipped. He's going to the body a lot, which I like. but he's getting clipped with some hooks on occasion.
And while certainly a little bit more cushion than the MMA gloves, 10-ounce boxing gloves are they're not fun to get hit with. Put it this way, if you go to the gym and try to wear those, people will say, no. No. When you're used to wearing 16-ounce sparring gloves, 10-ounce gloves feel like oven mitts. Remember the first time I put them on for a fight, I was like, where's the rest of the glove?
They feel huge to me as an MMA fighter.
Really the worst part about it is that once you put them on, you can't do anything. At least with the MMA gloves, you have your digits.
Yeah,
wow.
Shots landed there. Pouring it on as Henry. He might have him hurt on the rope, so to speak. We reset here.
That flurry you just saw, one of the main differences in boxing, you can get in close and just land those body hooks. You don't have to worry about a body lock or a double leg.
Yeah, these short 2-minute rounds really allows you to throw a lot of volume.
Very much Olympic style. You're getting in there and you're moving. There's less bobbing and weaving, and there's more chucking.
Good, round one in the books.
Fans, again, you can join us for NFC 177 right around the corner as we'll be making our return to the Battery in beautiful Smyrna, Georgia. That's Friday, May 16th. Get your tickets right now on the very website you are visiting. You will not want to miss our next night at an absolutely beautiful venue, live at the Battery right next to Truist Park. Again, that's Friday, May 16th. Get your tickets now because every single show we have had live at the Battery has been a sellout. Don't miss out. Get your tickets and then mark your calendars for our first show at Harrah's Casino in 15 years. That's Saturday, August 23rd. Tickets not on sale for that, but keep your calendars cleared. Definitely worth the road trip. Come for the fights. Play a little blackjack while you're up there. Zach, have you gambled at Harrah's?
I have not been to Harrah's. I've always wanted to go back in the day when Fight Lab was holding events, but never made my way.
It's a good casino.
Yeah.
It's pretty, we'll call it blue collar. You can wear jeans and a t-shirt, and it's no problem.
Jorts?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
I wore slacks and a dress shirt. No tie, no jacket, and I was easily the nicest dressed person in there, which does not happen to me very often. Good range there from Mitchell.
I'd like to see Kevares throw a jab before he throws that body shot to kind of put something in the eyes of Henry so he doesn't get countered.
One of the adjustments that these MMA and Muay Thai fighters have to make when they come to boxing is they have to get comfortable throwing volume, especially in MMA where it's a lot of single strikes, maybe two. You close that range in boxing. You need to get comfortable, let that volume, light hands, and throw them quick. Hit them with a 2, 3, 4 piece.
You can grab in boxing, but not as much. They'll break you up very quick, so you have a lot more room in tight. There he goes. Gets the standing 8 count. See if Henry looks to continue to pour it on.
Mitchell getting a little leany into those shots. You see all the weight going on that front foot.
Yeah, and Henry's having a lot of success when he gets in tight flurrying. Not much answer from Kevares. Here he goes, 10 seconds left. He knows it.
Mitchell, he's just staying off to that weak side. Very smart, landing that right hand down the middle. 2 in the books, big round for Mitchell. With the standing 8 count, Henry Joseph will need a knockout if he wants to pick up the W here. It is a sellout crowd, and it has become full in here. Zach, I think you're right. I think a lot of people assumed This was a 7 o'clock start time. But it's full now, and this place is gorgeous. Not only in here, but there's a lobby full of people. We shout out to people in the lobby who can hear us right now. You're welcome.
They got a stream up
They
there?
can.
Hello, lobby.
Very much like it was at Center Stage, but at Center Stage you only got the visual.
Tacos will be much appreciated to the soundboard.
Yeah, I'll promote anything you want if you want to bring me a taco. You want to call a fight? I'll step out, go to the bathroom. For the low price of a pair of tacos. Here we go, third round. Let's see if Henry can mount a comeback. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We'll see if Henry can continue his success. And again, Kevares just getting a little lungy there, which tends to happen when guys get fatigued and or a little desperate. Instead of using the hips to close space, they start leaning in, lunging in, which not only takes away the power, but makes you much easier to counter.
Henry pressuring him here, punches and bunches. Kevares just kind of covering up, and they get a standing 8 count.
That's it. Referee Brett McKeon's seen enough, and understandable.
Yeah, the way he was covering, really intelligently defending is what they're looking for, especially in the amateur level, intro to boxing. Good stoppage, good showing by Henry. Kevares did a lot of good things as well.
Really good distance management. You can see it here in the replay. Just measuring him up, cuts off a little bit, and once he smelled blood, he just laid it on. You can see the prevalence of big screens, lighting in the background. Zach, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Crazy Horse, Charles Bennett, if you're listening, it's not too late.
He posted today, so almost commented.
Fawn?
1 minute and 1
Posted
second into the third round. Your referee has brought a stop to this battle. Your winner by way of TKO out of the blue corner, Henry Johnson.
How nonchalant you're just happy. Henry's happy to be here, you guys. Clap it up for Henry. He's just as surprised. He's excited. You guys excited? You just finished your opponent. I need a smile. I need some excitement. What's going through your mind?
I was just happy.
He's just happy to be. He's just happy.
Yeah.
Well, you came here with GTA, Gwinnett Training Academy. Huge fans of NFC. All the guys compete here. What are your training partners like back at home?
A little bit better than you.
A little bit of everything. Well, I've got the replay for you. Walk me through what happened up here on the screen whenever you finished him.
I don't know. I just
You don't know, you were just punching. Well, it seems like you were dominant with your left.
yeah, I have a good cross.
It seemed like you were dominant with your left. You started with your one and seemed to finish with your two. I'll finish it for you. It's okay. I'll walk you guys through it. That's what happened, basically. And then you finished him up. Well, congratulations. We're going to work on the interview skills. We're going to get you more excited. These people are excited to see you. But clap it up. Tonight's winner, out of GTA, Henry Joseph.